And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics. Perhaps the most famous classic in all the world of music.
The first time around, you didn't quite understand on which time to speak.
Don't worry, we can fix that right now.
So why don't you all just grab your bag?
Come on board, hoist the anchor, and we'll be off.
Plug two. Plug two. Plug two.
Answering any offer service.
Good morning, Mother Mustache. How are you?
Enemies publicly shame my agility. After the battle, their nations I'm winning. Simply so well moved. If I don't like blue, transistors are never more shown with light. When vocal flow brings it all down in ruins. Due to a clue of a naughty noise called plug two. Flock to the feature called pop. Let them be the stirred to the style of the stew. Sip while the kick of the plug form aroma. Then gravitate to sip your favorite brew. Letting this soul fire be your first flyer, but don't let the kick drum up your big toe. See that the three will be your thread, but like my man Chuck D said, what a brother knows. Dance while I play in a cue card slave from my flower girls, China and Jet. The button is pressed in 89 will start the
morning, Amy. I'm doing good.
Negative noise will be all divided. Dangerous to dance, pop police will.
I'm getting a little bit of an early start, not a ton. I'm going to try to go do like an hour of budgeted broad sitting. And then I got a lot of listening to do. My trip to Portland has been postponed. It's not the end of the world.
Because these are the brothers of the soul who possess a new flick. Every last fluid is tuned to the method.
Meds or caffeine? Fishing and picking? Both.
Swallowed by the loonies who are jealous of the show. Double teach the truth,
but I also worked in sales for a long time. I mean, there's an hour before this of me getting woken up and like it's not like I wake up like this. Good morning, David. If you watch my last video, there's a couple of like you see me pretty groggy.
Vocal is local, so believe that. This chat sends a lie on the strong match.
Our morning copyright claim is brought to you by De La Soul. One of my favorite tracks there is Plug Tuning.
And defining what the rhyme is, first of all. Stop sipping studies, and the meaning isn't money, just the pictures on the gear as the first of all. Watch while the picture is vicious, because this is the picture of the year. Sing a simple song, but keep the swing strong, though you heard Doug crying, I ain't sick. Don't you think they lie on the flip it? Try to flip this and you do it. Watch for the blue, because if you try to do me, you'll be hung by the wire of the blood.
This one is, we're probably going to be looking at about an hour today. We got a good amount of stuff going out, but it's not crazy. And most of it's really easy packed.
Are you ready for this?
Boom.
Yo, Possum Dub, stand clear to be plugged up into line 1 and 2 so y'all can form that.
We don't need to hear that. Also, the 12-inch version. Ooh, fence work. Sounds like Charlie work to me. Any of you guys have watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia? You know the reference. One of my favorite shows. I love that show. All right. Let's get back in. All right. The first going out is a postcard that I sold once before, but I got rejected by customs and it came back to me. So then I raised the price, I relisted it, and well, I already got an offer on that steamroller thing. But man, come on. Half what I asked the day after I list it, you're going to have to do better. So yeah, here it is. It's Egypt, Cairo, Egypt, the Hotel Bristol. Like you can buy cigarettes there. That's the only thing I understand in the French that's on there. So I initially sold it for $35. I relisted it for $55 and then took an offer for $45. So always a good thing when you can make more money on a thing that you already sold. And I cannot tell you how many times I have relisted something at a higher price and sold it at a better price than I initially got. Initially went to Egypt. This time it went to New York, or it's going to New York. All right, got another offer on a thing. Frank Sinatra, White Christmas. We're going to counter that one too. Since it's going overseas, I don't want to risk. We're going to meet in the middle. Let's... All right, where is this postcard? There it is. Oops. There's a cat. Oh, this? Yeah, I should probably... Oh, it is not uncommon. That's an easy mistake to make around these parts. There are often cats on my shoulder. All right, one down, bunch to go. This is Villa Margretta, Villa Margretta in Charleston, South Carolina. How much did this sell for? $7.16. Free shipping from 1918. White border. You can tell by the white border and the lack of cross hatching and the date that's on there. It's a little overcast today. Hopefully that bodes well for the getting out and about at the the yard sales. I'm going no plan. I'm not looking at a map. I'm just going straight up freestyle. And I'm going with a very, very minimal $40 budget. Unless something like really jumps out. That one. Oh, this is a Christmas postcard. Listed it last night, late. Sold this morning. I got a watcher on it. Sent them an offer. They took it. Sold for $13.45. Christmas sells year round. I don't know who Valerie is. Who's Valerie? Is she subbed to my channel, and why not? This is the Rockefeller residence in Forest Hill, Cleveland, Ohio. 1910s-ish. Pretty common postcard. $3.75 free ship. Next up, Augusta, Georgia, Millage Road. What's it called? It's another house. What's the house? Augusta, Georgia, Twin Gables Millage on Road and Garden Scene. I remember this one. I almost didn't list it. It only sold $2.95. So it's not like we're making bank on this. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Fishing and mustache. Hey, Mark, how you doing? And then our last postcard. You're just in time to see the last one. Bouvier. I say Bouvier because I'm a Simpsons fan. I think it's probably it's probably Bouvier. That sounds more right than Bouvier. There's Boudoir. It's the home of Jefferson Davis between Gulfport and Biloxi, Mississippi. That's what I do. I drink coffee and I say things wrong. This one sold for $3.50 on an offer sent to watchers. Yeah, that Georgia one probably is. I mean, the Millage was a Georgia one. Oh, Honey Boo Boo. I don't. What about that show? It was so captivating. I don't know. I cracked up. Like the train thing cracked me up every single time. And the yeah. Just the accents, everything. There was it was just a perfect storm of train wreck amazing. We'll send it in this one. Russell, I have, out of probably 300 postcards, I have had one returned to me now. You're supposed to be able to use top loaders as long as you're underweight and under a 1/4 inch thick, which I am. With the new mailers, I had one in these more rigid ones returned to me. I only use these now for first class. Yeah, that sounds super Springer. Mother's mustache, very Springer. Hello, Landshark Picker. Good morning. Man, we got a lot of people in here for Saturday. Saturday is usually pretty quiet. And Cody, holy cow. The only other morning show I really ever watched was Cajun Roots Reseller, which I pop over there from time to time, and the Listing or Loafing with OBX Picker. They're usually going after I'm done even. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff. So, I mean, it's definitely appreciated whenever, y'all decide to spend your mornings here. Where's this thing? This was a tunic, white stag, pink orange neck tunic. I don't really know. I guess it's kind of pretty. It's pink and orange, or as many like to call it, orange. There were multiple camps at Burning Man dedicated to the combination of pink and orange as a color scheme, and they like to call it orange because it's horny. Bearded Picker morning. I am I am so like 50-50 on bearded picker. But I mean, nothing against him. Honestly, nothing against him. It's just, I'm just kind of 50-50 on it. I don't know. All right, so this is a 1952 U.S. Airlines stock certificate for 1,000 shares of common stock. This was sitting in my death pile for a long time. There were no solds when I looked it up. There were several listed. There was plenty in Worth Point. I kind of just priced about where I thought it would sell, and it did overnight, so that's good. I don't think it's going to fit in this. It will, but like not enough to be comfortable. We'll just do a mailer. Yeah, I can't put my finger on it with bearded picker. Yeah, I think that's probably part of it, fishing and picking. There it is. He's definitely a Trump guy. And I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a Biden guy, but I'm definitely an anti-Trump guy. What's up, Cameron? Yeah, I mean, as far as Biden goes, he's fine. Like that's about as much as I can say about him. Like, yeah, he'll do. He got the job done, right? Like, I'm not doom scrolling my phone every morning now on like what fresh bullshit the world has to deal with. That's good. there are some good things in my mind politically happening, but there's a this is a Craftsman wrench. It sold for $11. I mean, there's definitely some stuff that I'm in favor of happening under this administration. I don't get me wrong. The stuff that's crazy to me, though, is like the, you know, I don't hold comments for review. Like one of the things that is crazy to me and very much part of like the new Trump Republican Party, because we can't really call it the GOP anymore because the GOP is dead. Straight up dead. Like the corner has been turned. There's no going back. They have like firmly placed their flag. But you know, if the GOP did still exist, and even just Republican Party in general, the resistance to things like green energy is absolutely baffling. Like, just crazy. It just shows the, like, such short-sightedness. Like, you want manufacturing jobs in the U.S., you want, like, infinite wealth. Like, figuring out how to harness and store free energy. If you're the first to do that, if you're the first to corner that market, like, come on. The oil market is a drop in, not a bucket, it's a drop in the ocean. All right, here we go. We'll do this one. It's a Vidya game. GameCube MVP Baseball. 1895. A free ship. Oh, I know oil lobbyists are stopping it. Well, it's not necessarily oil lobbyists anymore because, you know, Trump's war on windmills has actually made the kind of messaging you don't even need the oil lobby anymore, right? Because you've now got an entire voter base that is, for lack of a better word, and it's really kind of the most applicable word, brainwashed. into believing that these things are bad, right? Like the vast majority of the electorate on the red side, the second you start asking questions that require specific answers, like arguments just disintegrate, just completely fall apart. And you know, I've said many times, I am all for being open to different political opinions and having discussions that involve multiple points of view. However, that's hard to come by because a lot of the opposing arguments are so uninformed or misinformed, it makes it damn near impossible. You have political opinions that are based solely on spin and speeches, right? Like there's when you are to the point where, you know, you've got the world questioning actual facts, we got a problem. I listed this yesterday. It's a 1972 National Park Service brochure for the City of Refuge in Hawaii. Sold for $10. Because I made a mistake, it was supposed to be up for $19. I had a problem with the photos on the listing. I had to recreate it. I recreated it at the wrong price I wanted to list it for, and it sold immediately for $10. But hey, you know what? It's a piece of paper, and it sold right away. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to use that $10 and I'm going to go to a garage sale today and hopefully turn that $10 into $1,000. Yeah, I mean, there is. I mean, energy is humongous money. Like, there's money that we can't even, like, you know, you can. Numbers so big we can't wrap our brains around them, right? Bye, Amy. Have fun at yoga. Yeah, and I'm not like trying to be overtly political this morning. I'm, you know, I'm just talking stuff out, right? Like, I'm not trying to like offend anybody or lessen your experience with anything or downgrade your opinion if you think it's different than mine. It's fine if yours is different from mine, but at least know why it is. And if you'd like to have a fact-based discussion as to why mine is wrong, I am open to hearing that. But again, I'm not interested in slogans and Dookie Carlson sound bites. Like, you're going to have to do better than that. Where's my shrink wrap? There is my shrink wrap. All right. Sorry. I didn't even show what I packed. This was a Schick razor. I usually sell Gillette. Sometimes I sell Schick. This one had a case. I had razors for it. It's a old school injector type. It's gold tone. It's really nice, but you're never going to see it now because I've already wrapped it in bubble wrap and shrink wrapping it right now. Well, I guess I could just put it on the screen. Let's do that. There it is. Pretty nice. I sell mostly Gillette, but every now and then I'll sell Schick. So this is like an old injector razor. If this was before your time, what it was, I mean, good condition, looks good, nice looking razor. I think I don't know where I got this, but there's a bunch of blades in this thing, and you like shove it in the top of this thing, and then your razor sticks in there, and you pull it out, your razor's there, and then you shave. There's the instructions. That's exactly how you use it. See? Shove it in. The blade stays there. Da-da-da. Pull it out. Shave. Call center agents making $30 an hour. I bet. Yeah, Mark, I'm hoping you get a few subs, and I'm still kind of brainstorming like what we can do. I like the idea of the like postcard exchange. Send 100 postcards. And then do like an unboxing thing. And like do like, nothing in the box more than like $10, right? Like, I don't want to make it into a pissing contest where, wait till he sees the awesome thing I sent him. Trying to think of something fun that's beyond just like a simple interview format. Ooh, ugliest postcard. I like that. Trying to think of that'd be a good challenge. let the readers or viewers vote. There's probably a couple of other channels we could pull in on that. It would be fun. All right, next up is a Rekid. I bought this at my local Habitat for Humanity less than a week ago for 50 cents. It sold for $34.95. It is a 7-inch, 78 RPM record. Cab Calloway with Jimmy Carroll doing Minnie the Moocher. Pretty sure you're all familiar with that song. It goes Heidi, 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 hi. Odie, 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 o. Dee, 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 dee. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You know it. All right, good with that. We're almost done. Just send that one out, like, I think first class. Where's it going? North Carolina. Novelty postcards. Dude, I have so many of the like Victorian and Edwardian like comic romance ones. Like the creepy like trigger warning hold on. Like I'll some just really let me see if I can find one real quick. Oh, this one. Oh, that one's okay. I'll show a couple of them. Like these, they're not like risque or anything. They're just from a different time. All right. All right. I'm gonna like just put this out now. Like, if you find yourself particularly triggered by like aggressive male activity, you may want to look away for the next few moments. These are some images from another time when certain behaviors were tolerated more than they were nowadays, we'll just say. Nothing is, explicit, but I'm not finding the one that I wanted to find, though. Okay. Well, I guess the one that I can't find, I'll be saving for our contest. So weird. Should be right in the top. Okay. Hi, Gene. All right, so here we go. Again, these are from a different time, do not reflect the views of this channel. These are all like Victorian era, Edwardian era. Why is it? There we go. So, like she's at the call box, ready to call the cops on this guy. Like, cool off. I'm gonna call the cops. I know. She's turning on the lamp. All right. Then there's, what is up with this? What is going on here? This is just so weird. The title, the like, seriously. I don't think this is a thing people ever did. I don't know. Just bizarre. And then there's this one. Right? Like, how creeper is that? Creeper. And then we have, oh, like this one's just straight up. No means no, dude. And this one's pretty tame, but she does not look happy. And then what's up with this guy who's drinking off in the corner? He's just like creeping up, getting drunk, watching this couple ride the train in the tunnel. I don't know. It was a different time. That can go. That can go. Done now. That can go. Did I lose the stream? Oh, there you are. See you, Cameron. What error did I have, Fishing? What's the title? I don't doubt there's errors. There's errors every now and then. Somebody will usually point them out. Oh, that is hilarious. Harry, what's going on? All right, we're down to our last few items. They're all records. We've got Ahmad Jamal, who we've listened to before here. Very renowned jazz piano player. I think we listened to a different album of his. It's really good. Oh, that's could be double posted. 00411. That came from there's a lot of that in this. That's the eBay that I bought out. And there's quite a few double posts in there. Oh, 0411. Yep, that's in there twice for sure. We'll delete the less expensive one. Thank you. I'm still finding those errors like a year and a half error later. Thank you, Mark, for stopping in. Have a good one. And thank you, Fishing and Pickin', for pointing out the double post. Next record is a compilation record for Christmas. It's got Liberace, Bing Crosby, The Brady Bunch, Burl Ives, Lawrence Welk, Roger Williams, Pete Fountain, Robert Shaw, and the Atlantic Symphony Orchestra and Chorus. called Home for the Holidays. I've actually sold this record before. It's sold now for $15.95. Plus shipping. That's why we use bubble wrap. Fishing and picking, yes. So the only items that I have any sort of inventory system for is from the stuff that I got from that seller. And when I got the stuff, there was 80 bins initially, and they were numbered bins. So that would have been, in bin 4, number 11, or item 11 in bin 4. As I've been selling down that inventory, bins have been getting combined, and eliminated, so that I can decrease the footprint of that inventory. So bin 4 is now bin 4, 5, 10, 11, and 62. Like, they just get combined as space allows. But I do not, other than that, I don't keep a SKU system. I don't honestly, for me, find benefit in the SKU system. In fact, I've had more mistakes, errors, lost items, etc. on those items with the SKU system than the system that I use, which is essentially based on intuition, and I've described it before. It's a lot like a department store, right? Like items with like items. So that when I need to find something, I don't need to know, I don't need to look up a bin number. I'm just like, oh, this is a book. I'm just going to go where the books are and look at the books. Or, it's a vintage razor. I'm just going to go where the razors are and grab it out of the razor bin. I don't even use bins, really. I try to avoid it. I use some drawers, like plastic drawer things. Those work. Couple of like milk crates. I have some catch-all areas, but really it's mostly shelving and some bins. Bins, I find, are just, you end up like digging through bins, which is like my least favorite thing ever. I don't like digging through bins. This last record is Golden Earring, Something Heavy Going Down. I just picked this up. It came out of the lot I bought at the yard sale a couple weeks back. Where I asked if they had records, and then they did. But they just weren't out, and I got all their records for $60, and that was a good thing. Especially since I am now, everything is now profit out of that lot. The Prince album sold for $55 on its own, so. Okay. Let's get this stuff ready for Insta. Because as we know, if you're a full-time reseller, you gotta post pictures of what you sold, all packed up in a bin, ready for USPS. Like, that's just how it's done. Like, you're not a real reseller if you're not posting pictures of what you sold on Instagram every single freaking day. But because I don't really do Instagram, I'm gonna need your guys' help. Can somebody just like take a screenshot of me holding up my packages, and then you put it on Instagram for me, and then tag me on Instagram? I think that sounds, because we need to prove that I'm actually a full-time reseller. No one's going to believe me unless we get it on Instagram. Do I have any volunteers? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? I know there's a delay. Nobody. Oh, now I'm sad. Okay, that's fine. No Instagram for me. All right, so we're done packing. I want to thank everyone very, very much for joining me this morning. We are right at the 1 hour mark as predicted. Gene's going to do it. You're in? All right, who wants to do the Instagram for me? Oh, Fish, I don't want, if you're working, I'm not going to take you away from your work for something silly like this. All right, we're ready. Don't forget to tag Jackass Retro on the Instagram. Hold on, we need to do like a... Okay. All right, I hope you got it. You get it? Got it. Good. All right. Thank you. Much appreciated. Now the world will know that I sell things on eBay and pack things that I sell. Very important. With good marketing. So once again, everybody, thank you very much for joining in. It's awesome to have some coworkers while we do this. I do this almost every single day. Sundays, we do a postcard only what sold video, trying to do some other fun type content. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you on the flippy floppy. Talk to you later.